Remember the time you snuck onto an island that was disguised as a nuclear waste disposal facility, but was in actual fact the testing grounds for a new mecha, a huge beast capable of launching nukes? Remember when you had to save this black guy and this old guy and fight a dude with a gun and some bombs and torture, and then a tank comes in and she's a girl, look at her bum, and I can read your mind, you like to play Consolevania? Oh wait, that was Solid Snake. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid.
And that was Michael Hunt there, with the devastating effect of the Bostock stock market crash. And finally, our first news shite, particularly because it's been a bit of a slow day, a games review. The game in question actually comes from Japanese computer developer Konami. In the game, the player takes the role of a lone mercenary who is sent in to rescue hostages, eliminate a bunch of enemy terrorists, disarm a nuclear weapon, all within 24 hours, thus saving the world. Now, normally I wouldn't have actually bothered even playing something as mindless as a computer game, but somehow over the weekend I found myself with a PlayStation controller in my hands, and immediately I was immersed in a video world that I couldn't even comprehend at the time. I was actually expecting to play the role of a mercenary who had been sent in and was just going to be shoot everything on sight commando. But effectively, what I found that the key to this game was actually playing with stealth. Stealth here being hiding from patrolling guards and using everything to your advantage. Like, guard over there, what do? Knock on the wall, run away, laugh curiously. Now to be serious for a moment. As I played the game further, I was actually delighted to be engrossed in the plot. The plot was just unfolded through a series of cutscenes that would actually put any Hollywood movie to shame. And that's where it lies, that's the experience of Metal Gear Solid. It's a Hollywood movie, and you're playing it.
Metal Gear Solid, those three words combined arguably equal the most hotly anticipated PlayStation game in the console's 3 years of existence. Created by veteran designer Hideo Kojima, it marks continuation of a series that began its life on the MSX home computer and later appeared on NES, the version which most of us are familiar. More than 2 years in the making, Metal Gear Solid retains at its core the same gameplay principle made familiar by its predecessors, released all those years ago. From beginning to end, it comes closer to perfection than any other game in the PlayStation's action genre. What can I say? Hideo Kojima has come through and produced the finest PlayStation game ever. My hat is off to him and Konami for delivering the game that proves once and for all that exceptional gameplay doesn't have to take a backseat to technical majestic. This is one game that every PlayStation owner should experience one hand clutch upside down the question mark somewhere, I don't know. As it may sound, go get a copy now, you won't be disappointed. It's 10 out of 10, it's good. Buy it, it's a nice game. Go buy it. Yeah.
And whilst we're on the subject of Metal Gear Solid, we turn to a debate that has been raging since this game has been released. And the question everybody's kind of been asking is, Metal Gear Solid, does it teach our kids to murder innocent terrorists? Well, with me tonight I've got Glove Powers, who is actually leading the front for this debate. Mr. Powers, welcome to Newshite. Firstly, we should make a comment that you've made about Metal Gear Solid.
Good evening, Jeremy.
Yes, that's very polite of you. Yes. First, I'd like to begin with the statement that you made about Metal Gear Solid, in which you gave in a recent...
Surely you should talk to the viewers about what the game is. They have a right to know about how atrocious this game is.
But I just did. You weren't even paying attention, were you? Anyway, first I'd like to begin by reading a quote that you gave in a recent interview. And I quote, "Although having not had first experience, I feel the type of violence and abuse that features in this game should make this game get banned." Could you explain what you meant by this?
Yes, well, Metal Gear Solid is a generic stealth attack game that I would have to say contains questionable morals that trains users to mercilessly kill innocents in order to progress in the game.
I must ask, have you actually played Metal Gear Solid?
I have expressed my opinions and I'm entitled to take in what I've read and researched.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
The truth of the matter is that Metal Gear Solid is not entertainment and should be banned.
But have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
I have taken the advice from the likes of IBM.com and Kotaru, and I have made observations based on this.
Have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
I have accounted for my decisions to present a clear finding in the aspects of this game.
I note you are not answering the question of whether you've played Metal Gear Solid or not.
The important aspect of this to bear in mind is...
Look, I'm sorry. I'm going to be frightfully rude. I'm sorry. But have you ever played Metal Gear Solid?
I will give you an answer. I have discussed this matter with the experts at Consolevania and have given it the benefit of my opinion in strong language.
With respect, that is not with respect, this is not answering the question of whether you've actually played Metal Gear Solid or not.
I am dealing with the relevant point which I have dealt with in detail in front of you and members of the gaming community.
And on that note, we leave this aspect.
The community of children that can
be quiet.
Don't you dare tell me to be quiet. I'm a respected politician. I know
Don't you
people
dare
who want...
threaten me, Mr.
I love you.